Okay, so Miss Gentry is back. We're going to do 8 and 9. There's actually 10 questions on the test, but one of them is kind of a repeat to what we've already done. So I didn't feel like you had to have that one. All right, it says Caden bought $36.27 worth of jelly beans that cost $13.95 per pound. Okay, how many pounds of jelly beans did Caden buy? Okay, so this is the amount of money that she spent total. This is how much $13.95 it costs per pound. Okay, per means one, per 1 pound. Okay, so if I spent this much money and I need to figure out how much I bought, I'm going to have to divide it by $13.95. So let's take our total amount, $36.27, and divide it by $13.95. Okay, when you're dividing decimals, what are you supposed to remember? Outside, inside, up, right? So let's go ahead and write that at the top. Outside, inside, up. And what this means, when you move your decimal on the outside, you also have to move your decimal on the inside and then bring it straight up. So 1, 2, if I moved it 2 places on the outside, I need to move it 2 places on the inside and then bring that decimal straight up. Okay, so now it's like I have 3,627 divided by 1,395. Well, I don't know how many, I don't know my 1300s, so I know 1 is going to be too small, 2 might be just right, and 3 might be perfect. I don't know. So I'm going to come over here to the side and just try something. 1395 times 2. That's 10, carry your 1, that's 18, 19, that's 6, 7, 2,790. Okay, let's try 1395 times 3. 15, 27, 28, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that's way too much, right? So we're going to put a 2 right here. 2 times 1395 was 2,790. Now we're going to subtract. 7 minus 0 is 7. Can I take 9 from 2? No, you're going to have to borrow. 12 minus 9 is 3. This becomes a 5. 15 minus 7 is 8. So 837 is in fact less than that. So I can go ahead and bring down another 0. Okay, now I'm just going to guess here. I know that times 5, that would be not enough. I'm going to come over here and try 6. Guys, this is when knowing your math facts is super helpful because you can quickly estimate in your head, because like if I rounded this to 1,400 and times this by 5, I would know that 5 times 14 isn't going to quite get me to 8,000. 6 times 5 is 30. That's 54, 55, 56, 57. Carry your 5. That's 18 plus 5 is 23. Carry your 2. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 2 is 8. And look, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so how many pounds of jelly beans did she buy? Well, she bought a little more than 2 pounds, but a little less than 3 pounds. So she bought 2 6/10 or 2.6 pounds of jelly beans. Okay, you need to be super careful if this is a griddable. Okay, if here is the decimal on your griddable sheet, make sure you're putting stuff in the right place. This is the tenths place. This is the ones place. Okay, I have 2 wholes and then 6/10 of another. Make sure if it is a bubble or a griddable that you're putting it in the right spot. Okay, last question. Peyton is making 6 3/4 gallons of lemonade to sell on Saturday afternoon. If he sells his lemonade in 1/3 cup serving cups, how many lemonades will he be able to sell? Okay, this one's kind of tricky. This is how much lemonade we have total. This is how much I'm selling it in. So if I have a big old gallon jug, there's my lemonade jug, right? And I have 6 3/4 pounds, not pounds, 6 3/4 gallons. And then I have cups over here, and they're half a cup. Can you see that? Sorry, it's kind of small. I need to figure out how many cups of lemonade I can sell. Well, what are you going to do? You're not going to multiply, you're going to divide it. So I have 6 3/4 gallons divided by 1/2. Okay, when you're dividing fractions, the very first thing that you have to do is make sure that they are all either a regular fraction or an improper fraction. You have to get rid of this mixed number. To do that, we will do Texas check. Okay, denominator will stay the same. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 3 is 27. Am I doing this right? Divided by 1/2. Okay? Keep it, change it, flip it. Okay? Keep it, change it, flip it. 27/4 times 2/1. Okay, I'm going to have to cross simplify here. That's going to become 1. This is going to become 2. So this is going to be 27/2. Okay, what kind of fraction is that? Improper, so I'm going to have to divide it. Okay, so this is an improper fraction. To get rid of this improper fraction, I'm just going to have to divide. So 27 divided by 2. How many times will 2 go into 2? 1. Bring down the 7. How many times will 2 go into 7? 3 times. And you're left with 1/2 left over. So they will be able to serve 13.5 cups of lemonade, which really, you're not going to serve a 1/2 cup of a lemonade, so you could say about 13 cups. Okay? All right, that's your review. You need to make sure that you are studying this. Do not study the answer, study the process. Guys, this test is super easy, and your review is very similar. Okay? I want you to do a really good job on this. All right, thanks. Bye.